The Lost Melody of Willow Creek Kids Story Bedtime Story. In a little town nestled beside a winding stream, there was a place known as Willow Creek. The creek was surrounded by tall willow trees whose branches dipped into the water, creating a serene and magical atmosphere. But what made Willow Creek truly special was its melody, a soft, enchanting tune that seemed to flow with the water, bringing joy to everyone who heard it. The villagers loved the melody of Willow Creek. Children danced to its rhythm, elders rested under the trees, and travelers paused to listen. But one day, the melody disappeared. The creek still flowed, and the willows still swayed, but the magical tune was gone. The villagers were heartbroken. Among them was a young girl named Clara. Clara had always loved music and believed that the melody of Willow Creek had a story to tell. Determined to bring it back, she decided to find out what had happened. Clara packed her satchel with bread, a small flute her grandmother had given her, and a notebook to jot down anything she discovered. Early the next morning, she set out along the creek, listening closely for any trace of the melody. She walked for hours, but the creek was silent. As the sun began to set, Clara came across an old man sitting beneath a willow tree. He wore a cloak of mossy green and had eyes that sparkled like sunlight on water. "Hello, young one," the man said with a kind smile. "What brings you so far from the village?" "I'm searching for the melody of Willow Creek," Clara replied. "It's been lost, and I want to find it." The old man nodded thoughtfully. "The melody is not truly lost," he said. "It has merely hidden itself because the balance of the creek has been disturbed. If you wish to bring it back, you must restore harmony to this place." "How can I do that?" Clara asked eagerly. The old man gestured toward the creek. "The water has been blocked by fallen branches upstream. The willows have not been tended, and their roots no longer touch the flowing water. Nature's song can only be heard when it is cared for." Clara thanked the man and set to work immediately. She cleared the fallen branches from the creek, letting the water flow freely once more. She gently pruned the willow trees, allowing their roots to reach the stream again. As she worked, she played her flute, weaving a gentle tune to encourage the creek's melody to return. By the time Clara finished, the moon was high in the sky, casting a silver glow over Willow Creek. She sat by the water's edge, her flute in her hands, and began to play a final tune. Slowly, softly, the melody of Willow Creek began to hum in harmony with her flute. It grew stronger, filling the air with its magical sound. The villagers heard the melody from their homes and rushed to the creek, cheering with joy when they saw Clara. The old man was nowhere to be found, but Clara felt his presence in the music and the sparkling water. From that day on, Clara became known as the keeper of the creek. She ensured that Willow Creek and its melody remained a source of joy and inspiration for generations to come.